now, the breaking news, and we knew it was happening. Now it has happened.
How frustrating is that?
Oh, you just hope that it's just a little niggle that he's felt, and they've come off and just protected him, because he was outstanding. You know, we always praise the quality of his passing, his vision, and like Stephen said, he was a little bit sort of deeper, wasn't he? Yeah. So he was going from, you know, the right back area, but into more of a deeper central position. But there was no pressure on him, which he was able to then get his head up and just pick out a pass. Came out as a midfielder. So is that where Gareth Southgate maybe is looking to play him? Because he's certainly got the ability and the quality. We see that. So yeah, he'll be frustrated, but hopefully it's only short term.
Virgil, a game full of drama. How do you sum it up from a Liverpool perspective?
Disappointed for losing here. We know obviously what they obviously able to try and do, and obviously the first goal is something obviously on in that. It's the quality of them, and then the second goal obviously to concede. In the end, obviously he gives it, and that's obviously not great.
It's 4 straight defeats in the Premier League now. After winning in the Champions League midweek, does this feel like a big setback again?
No, it's the reality that we lost today, and that's the only thing. You know,
these results just now for Liverpool yesterday, to many people's surprise, the piece from Sam Wallace in the Sunday Telegraph, he says, by all accounts, Liverpool, even more so than captain Virgil van Dijk, he's seen it all for club and country. He is a credible voice, an old-fashioned leader, the type of leader managers like to have around. He would not be the answer to all of Spurs' problems, but he might be a start. Into his 30s now.
Yeah, and there's definitely a value to signing players who've been there, seen it and done it. It can bring some experience, because we've seen a trend away from that. Certainly the big clubs don't want to sign players who are maybe over 26. I mean, Chelsea don't sign any players who are, you know, over 22 these days, or seemingly not. So we're going to show some consistency. Robertson's contract is up in the summer. But again, Liverpool are one of these clubs that look at the metrics, look at the age, look at the value for money.
Seems to be really getting the best out of Salah, that he's not actually being offered a new deal. It's like he's playing angry. And it's like, don't forget me. Off comes the shirt. You know, I mean, still in fantastic shape. Yeah. Don't be saying I'm too old for this.
I thought we needed to do a few more sit-ups.
Well, yeah, I thought that as well.
Like an ab or two.
Yeah.
Why did you go and train?
Working to this, how he's not got a contract offer, or what's holding it up? Yeah. Like it's like with someone like him.
There's 2 other contracts to sort.
Yeah. Who's the biggest earners in this league? Match it up. Get him to stay here, because these guys win you trophies.
Was Salah right to come out and say, well, there's no contract on the table?
You know, it's a fact. He doesn't want to mislead the fans, but it's making him motivated. I wouldn't say it's taking anything away from his performance. It's just how long can you get away with this situation? Eventually they
like you know who I am, you know what I give you. It's talk. I like that. And I think that, as I said, it puts pressure on the club.
In a dramatic development that has shocked the football community, the board of Liverpool FC has reportedly decided to part ways with their manager Arne following what many have described as a disastrous period for the club. Reports circulating through Sky Sports suggest that the decision came after a series of disappointing results that raised serious concerns about the team's direction and performance. Arne arrived at Anfield with great expectations. After building a strong reputation in European football, many supporters believed he would successfully guide Liverpool into a new era. His attacking philosophy, tactical intelligence, and ability to develop players made him an exciting appointment when he first took charge. However, football can be unpredictable, and the pressure of managing a club of Liverpool's stature quickly became clear. Over recent weeks, Liverpool's performances reportedly began to decline. The team struggled to maintain consistency, dropping valuable points in crucial matches. Defensive errors, missed opportunities in front of goal, and a lack of control in midfield became recurring problems that frustrated supporters and analysts alike. As the results continued to disappoint, pressure on the manager intensified. Fans around the world began questioning whether the team was progressing under Slot's leadership. While there were moments of promise and flashes of attacking brilliance, Liverpool often failed to convert good performances into positive results. Several matches that could have turned the season around ended in frustration, increasing concerns within the club's hierarchy. According to reports, the Liverpool board held internal discussions about the club's future direction. Senior figures reportedly felt that a managerial change might be necessary to revive the squad and restore confidence within the dressing room. With expectations always extremely high at Liverpool, the club leadership believed decisive action could help PR.